Hello, Mary. I did something I am so not proud of, and we are gonna try our best to fix it today. I just got home from work and I am itching to take this makeup off, even though it looks really good. I had to do my makeup today because I had a sponsored video I had to film and I had to put on makeup. When it comes to sponsored content, I try to look as presentable as I can for the brand at hand. I try to put my best foot forward. I try to do my best, give my best, be my best, etc. But as I was showering after I exercised and did my little thing on the treadmill today, I noticed that my skin was just dirty. It's just gritty and it's not the best it can be. It looks good right now. That's because I'm really good with a blending brush and or a sponge and I'm just good at what I do, but my skin is not doing okay. And I also have been noticing the past few days that my skin is just extra oily. And when you have oily skin, you know, like your normal levels of oil. Like I know when my skin is oily, but I also know when my skin is extra oily, and my skin, especially for the fall time and now that it's getting colder, it's extra oily, and I know why. Like I feel like my pores just need a good cleaning. I need a good exfoliation and I need a good deep clean. Like this isn't gonna be my everyday nighttime routine. This is going to be like what I do for when my skin really needs like some love and some care and some TLC and like some extraction. So this is gonna be for all my oily girls out there that I feel like go through this, because I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but oily girls rise up. We know how to deal with oily skin, and it's one of those things that, yeah, super annoying, not the best thing in the world, but it's like I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I know the dry skin issue, because when I have been pregnant with my last two, my skin was dry, Mary, and I hated it. Like I wouldn't trade having oily skin for having dry skin. Ever. We age better, we look better. Is it a nuisance? Yes, but I feel like we know how to get it under control. Like that's one thing where, like I'm saying, oily girls rise up. We know how to get it under control. We know how to get our skin like together. But when it starts wreaking havoc, like it is right now, I'm gonna show you what I do to like really take care of that. And of course, this is gonna be our unedited version. You guys have been really enjoying these videos of my unedited nature, and I figured I have some time, so we're gonna do it, okay? Thank you guys so much, by the way, for hanging out for these unedited videos. I really appreciate it. You guys are the cutest, and I love you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I like to get my hair out of my face, so we're gonna do that. And that's done work. Drawer was bothering me. I always go in with a double cleansing system, so I always go in with an oil. I'm using the Face Shop Clean Beauty oil. This video is not sponsored, but it could be, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there. It could be. Also, this video, it's not that it's gonna be slightly edited, but it kind of will be, because I don't think you guys want me to keep all the pieces of me like dipping my head into the sink. You know what I mean? So we're gonna cut a lot of that out. But I do love this oil. It's one of those, like, it really gets everything broken down, especially the mascara, especially the eyeliner, especially all the nitty grittiness. But it's super gentle. I don't feel like it strips the skin. And it is available at Target, which is always nice, because you know it's not gonna cost an arm or a leg, and it's accessible, babes, which we love. I'm really gonna try and break down the makeup around my nose, because my T-zone is where I get the most oily-est, and there's only so much baking powder, oil controlling primer, and there's so much setting spray, but there's only so much you can use, babes, before you really just gotta stop treating the symptoms and start treating the actual problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what we're looking like after we take off that first layer of makeup per the Record and Academy. Now I'm gonna go into my You to the People Adaptogen Snow Mushroom Oat Oil Lipids Vitamin Super Shroom Calm Cleanser. I know that's a mouthful, but this works. It works so well. You to the People, I thought their kale, is it their kale and green tea cleanser? I don't know, the green one. I thought that one was just that girl. But then I started using this one, and this one is so calming, and it is just so otherworldly on the skin. I've noticed it helps so much with my discoloration. I've noticed it helps so much with hyperpigmentation, and I've also noticed that it's not stripping, but it's very like, this is gonna sound so weird, Mary, but nutrient rich. And I wish I could, you know, put more emphasis and stand more 10 toes down for this, because my eyes are closed and you probably think I'm lying and dishonest, but I swear to you, like, this is just the best cleanser ever. I love it. I love it so much. And I would show you with my eyeballs if I didn't worry about my eyeballs staining. Okay, so now, Mary, I'm gonna make sure my skin is as dry as I can possibly make it. Yes, I still have some mascara under my eye. Yes, that's still happening. That's okay. I honestly don't try to worry about it too much because I don't like to be rough with my eyelashes. And I know I can go in with some micellar water, which I probably will do, and get it taken care of. I don't know how you guys love these unfiltered videos so much, or unedited videos so much, because I've been doing stuff like that and like corny boots, but I love you guys for loving me as much as you do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my mint mud mask. I've been obsessed with this mud since I was pregnant with Maverick. Number one, because of the smell. Number two, because I do be working, Mary. And I'm gonna apply this heavily all over my face, but I'm really gonna focus it on my T-zone, where my oils have just been, again, not super out of control, I shouldn't say that, but they're just definitely a lot more oily than what I'm used to. And I don't like it. I don't like it. But we will be aging real cute though. I swear, I sometimes act like I'm gonna edit that to be something, and I'm not. I'm absolutely not. But again, this is from Kinship Mint Mud. It doesn't really sting. It does what it has to do. You can tell when it's like activating, and you can tell when it's like working, but it doesn't sting. It's abrasive enough. And I'm gonna also say this, guys, I like a physical exfoliant as much as a chemical exfoliant. Oh, I forgot that this actually does make your eyes water a little. My eyes are really sensitive though, guys. The wind blows too hard, they be watering. But it works. I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 minutes. This part is obviously gonna be edited a little bit, but we're gonna come back to this and it'll be fine, okay? And I'm gonna show you all the skincare products that I actually do apply on my face after the fact. It do be giving alphaba though. It do be giving alphaba. Okay, and we're back. It's been like 5 minutes, and while the instructions say you have to let it fully dry down, here's like my trick to this and how I kind of use this as an exfoliator, and I get more bang for my buck, and in my delusional sense, because I feel like I turn this into like an exfoliator, but I've let it sit enough to do its deep pore cleaning. I don't let it get all the way dry. I also feel like once you remove it, when it's all the way dry, that's when it's a little bit too abrasive and you can kind of damage your skin under it. Again, I'm not an expert, but this is just my delusional mind, and it works for me and it works for my skin type. I let it dry about like 50 to 75%. Like right here on the sides, guys, it's pretty dry, but right here in the center, it's not as dry, but it's still pretty dry. And once I activate it more with water, it's gonna be able to like come off kind of like an exfoliate and kind of deep clean my face a little bit more. And I want to remove most of the dead skin, more of the dead skin actually. And I just feel like it's gonna work that way. It does work that way for me. And it might work the way for you. That's what I'm here for, you know? I don't gatekeep. I'm trying to teach you guys the tools of my trade. Okay, if you guys don't care to see, I will edit this out. I will. But you guys see what I mean? I kind of activate it into a little bit of an exfoliating cleanser, and I get more off. I'll exfoliate my lips. I'll pull this everywhere it wasn't laid. I just really like it. It's kind of like my trick of the trade, even though I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this, but I swear I invented something. Again, don't ask me why, but I feel like turning it into a paste is better. I don't know why, but I do. It's like, it's what I've been doing. It's what I'm gonna continue to do. And baby, if it works, it works. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. And this is when I will go with some micellar water and a makeup cleansing wipe. And I will get like the rest of the mascara that didn't come off. And I will kind of just pass this cloth gently over my skin to make sure that I got the entire mask off, because sometimes I be calling stuff in, guys. I'll be phoning it in. I'm pretty sure that's the term. I'm not a native speaker. But yeah, I'll just pass it through. It does get stuck a lot in the hairline, so I make sure to really press it through the hairline and then down, or actually up the neck. You guys gotta get used to doing this motion, okay? Always lift when applying your skincare. Always lift, even though we're not applying skincare, but you got the gist. Because you don't wanna drag your face down. You wanna defy gravity is what you wanna do. Who said that? Thank you. Pretty sure we got everything. Now that our face is nice and clean, now we're gonna go in with our serums. But because you should be applying serums to faces that are kind of damp, I go in with my milkshake. This is my goat milk, squalene, hyaluronic acid, and notes of lavender or bergamot by 1802. You're supposed to shake it to activate it. I drench my face in this. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a face and body thing. I don't know what I was gonna say, but I'm sure it was gonna be discoloration. Oh, no. Okay, so remember when I told you that it's kind of backwards how you have to treat oily skin, because if you want your skin to be less oily, you should be applying more oils to it. I know it sounds backwards, but listen to me. This is how you fix that overproduction of oil, is you apply oils or like heavy, like thick serums to your skin. Not necessarily thick creams, but thick serums. I love the Clarins, I forget what it's called. The Clarins Double Serum. This has hydric and lipidic system. I don't know what the science is with this, but every time I apply this consistently to my face and I go to sleep with this all over me and I'm drenched like a donut, I'm not joking, I wake up and I feel like a brand new girl. And of course, I put it on my shoulders, my décolleté, and on my hands, but I apply this like a mother. I want you guys to screenshot this right now. This stuff is so good. It is so worth the investment. I'm obsessed with it. And I really focus it on my T-zone. I know that sounds so backwards, but it works, babes. I promise you, this is gonna make all the difference in the world. Okay, so I go in with this serum. I go in with my Beekman. And then, where did she go? Where did she go? I'm gonna go in with my Nourish and Rejuvenate Face and Neck Cream. This I absolutely love because it has some retinol in it, some which will give me, I don't think retinol is necessarily an exfoliant, but it does help rejuvenate the skin. Hello? 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 I don't know who that is. Okay. I think it's Autumn. But again, I apply this to the face. Are you trying to come in? That's so weird. Why is she acting so weird now? And again, I kind of massage this into the skin. I let it really soak in. Apply it to my hands, apply it to my décolleté. I even apply it to my shoulders. It's one of those things where I just don't want anything to go to waste. And then just to top everything off, because I feel like my skin just needs the extra hydration. And this is one of those moments where I know it feels so backwards to put so much stuff on your oily skin, but it's what will combat it, okay? So you don't have to do this, but I do. I apply my road milk. I drench myself in this, guys. And then I literally just go on and I live my life. Like, I'm not even joking. I will not touch my skin. I'll let as much of it soak into my skin as I can. And that is about it. I do in fact look like a glazed donut, but it's how I choose to live my life. And I'm young and I'm wild and I'm free. And you guys, and thank you so much for doing this. You guys are my #1 fans when it comes to my skin. I always get comments of, your skin is so flawless, drop that skincare routine, drop the products, drop what you're doing. I'm not a gatekeeper. This is literally what I do. When my skin is acting up and getting a little bit more oily and out of control, these are the steps that I take. I add more oil to my skin. I do exfoliate in between, but I add a lot of more oils to my skin and I make sure to like really add some hydration. And right now it's like 7 o'clock at night. But right before I go to bed, baby, I'm gonna apply more of this spray because I just really appreciate that hydration. And right now I'm gonna apply some lip balm because I kind of hate that I was talking to you without lip balm. And now the look really do be feeling complete. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my tea, go hang out with my children. And this was fun. I'll see you guys next week with another unedited video. I love you guys so much. This is so much fun. Hi, Pickle. Hello. Mommy's home. Mommy's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, honey. Mommy looks like a donut, huh? Like a glazed donut. That's okay. That's okay.